Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Q. Back at y'all again with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. Thank y'all for checking out the video, man. I greatly appreciate it. As you guys all know, the football season is quickly approaching us, man. This was like one of the fastest off seasons that I could remember for a long time. All around, shit ain't the same. But I just wanted to get on here and talk about this new movie that's coming out. I don't know if you guys have already seen it or heard about it, but I'm pretty sure everybody has, though. It's this new movie, Him, directed by Jordan Peele, the same guy that made the Get Out movie. And I think he also made that Us movie, too. I'm not really sure. But Get Out, it has to be like the most popular film that he's made so far. If you guys haven't seen that movie already, I recommend you check it out. It's a really, really good movie. It has a lot of truth in it too, as well. Now, this new movie, Him, I guess, is focused on the rise of a professional athlete. You know, a lot of us, when we think about like LeBron James, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and these guys like Steph Curry and them, we only see the surface level of what comes with their success. We don't actually get to see the sacrifice, the extra hours and time that they had to put into their craft. And it's a lot. It's more than what meets the eye. So I want to just we're gonna watch the trailer of this new movie. I'm actually gonna go see it. I think it comes out September 19th or 20th, a little after the NFL season kicks off. And I did want to dive into like all the sports leagues, but we're probably just going to keep it maybe just on like football because this movie is really centered around football. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check out this trailer, man, and let's see what this movie about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna see what's up with the movie and shit. You know what I mean? Because lately I've been watching a lot of new movies that's been coming out lately. I don't know. I just have. We'll see. Let's see what's going on though. Doing too much chit chatting.
Do you want this? I said, do you want this? If you want to transcend the game, you have to dig deep. Your mind and your body have to be in sync. Talent is how hard you're willing to work. No days off. No sleep. We grind. I'm never good enough. I'm never good enough. That's how great people think. So you're gonna have to
So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that this movie has Marlon Wayans in it. If there's any Marlon Wayne fans out there watching, he's in this movie too.
ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? This ain't a fucking game, man. This is everything. Do you want this? What are you willing to sacrifice? You fucking say it! Say it! Say it! Everything! And show me.
Yeah, man. So that was a very, very intense trailer. There's a lot to unpack just off the trailer alone. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when they bumped heads together, I feel like that really symbolizes like the CTE and all that stuff that the NFL has been covering up for years. The NFL, they have been putting in more like concussion protocols and stuff like that, but there has been rumors saying that the NFL do take these athletes' brains and they do research on them after they get done playing. So there's a lot to unpack, man. Also, I feel like the sacrifice thing, because I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist on here, but you guys know I love my theories, though. I really do feel like that's a metaphor on, like I said, the things that a professional athlete has to sacrifice, which is time with their families and time to themselves, and just dedicating their time and energy and their life to a game. You know, don't get me wrong, it's a game that could get you millions and millions of dollars, but we all know the NFL, the Shield, man, is a Masonic type of club. You know, you got a lot of frat boys running around in the NFL. So yeah, you do have to make a lot of sacrifices, man, and have happened in the NFL that's got a lot of people raising red flags. They're also promoting male cheerleaders now. So you kind of have to be down with the movement just to really even be a face of this league. Because you got to think about a guy like a Tom Brady, who coming out of college was drafted, I believe, in like the 6th or 7th round. Not the most athletic guy, not the most, you know what I mean, talented, you know, physically, but was able to play football for 20 plus years at a really, really high level and won a lot of Super Bowls, won a lot of games, had a lot of success. You know, was the face of the NFL for a long time, was the LeBron James of the league for a long time. And you can go and look at like interviews and shit of Tom Brady sitting around saying that his wife's a witch.
Superstitions going into the game? Any special thing you carried into the game on Sunday that you had tucked away somewhere?
I did. I always, you know, I've learned a lot from my wife over the years. She's so about the power of intention, you know, and believing things that are really going to happen. And she always makes a little altar for me at the game because she just wills it so much. And so she put together a little altar for me that I could bring with pictures of my kids. And I have these little special stones and healing stones and protection stones. And she has me wear a necklace and take these drops she makes. And I say all these mantras. And I stopped questioning her a long time ago. I did. I just shut up and listened. And at first I was like, this is kind of crazy. And then about 4 years ago, we were playing the Seahawks, and she said, you better listen to me. This is your year, but this is all the things you're going to have to do to win. And I did all those things, and by God, you know, it worked. It was pretty good. And then in 2015, it was about early January, and she said, you know how much I love you? And I said, yeah. And she said, I just want to let you know this is not going to be your year. Oh. And of course we lost. I said, what does 16 look like? And she said, 16 is going to be your year. So it was early January this year, and I said, babe, asking, like, do we have a chance? And she said, yeah, but you're going to have to do a lot of work, and you're really going to have to listen to me. So, man, I listened to her. And right after the game, she said, see, I did a lot of work. You do your work, I do mine. She said, you're lucky you married a witch. I'm just a good witch.
His wife tells him what he needs to do in order to win certain games. Like, we've already known this stuff is fixed. You know what I mean? But to be the face of a league like the NFL, I really do feel like the face of the league has to do way more than all the other players have to do. And I'm not sitting here saying that Patrick Mahomes is, you know, sacrificing goats and chickens, but we don't really know what he's really doing to maintain this level of success behind closed doors. It's more to it than just throwing the football 1,000 times a day. There's more to it than just that. It's a energy thing. It's a spiritual thing. You know what I mean? It's like black magic in a sense. You know, the way these teams are able to fix these games and all that. It's everything. You know, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna practice until my arms fall off and then I'm gonna make it to the league. No, it doesn't work like that. There are certain things and certain doors and certain people you have to know to be able to get in position. Okay? It's not just, oh, I'm going to go to the NFL and I'm going to become the next Tom Brady. It doesn't work like that. You may make it to the NFL and you may win a few games. You may, but to be a name, to be a big name in the league, man, you'd have to be doing something. You'd have to be doing something supernatural, out of the ordinary, that other players and other guys around the league aren't willing to do. That's why you see Patrick Mahomes in all these State Farm commercials. That's why you see a LeBron James being able to stay relatively dominant for 22 plus seasons. It's not just, oh, he has millions and millions of dollars that he's pouring into his body and all this other bullshit. There's way more that meets the surface, guys. So I think this movie was really for people that grew up wanting to be professional athletes. But little do you know what these people have to go through behind closed doors, man, because it's a lot, you know. But you, like I said, mentioning Tom Brady earlier, you seen Tom Brady, man. Bunch of Super Bowl rings, you know, but there's a lot of things that you can nitpick at him as far as him kissing his son on the mouth. Tom Brady literally coming out and telling you, yo, my wife's a witch. That's how I've been winning Super Bowls, because she's telling me. You know what I mean? So there's just a lot of things to keep in mind. Now, as far as the movie goes, I forget. I don't know who the actor's name that's playing the main character, but I think Marlon Wayans is a very, very interesting pick for this movie. I don't know Marlon Wayans to be in too many horror films, so this was like a different showing of him in a sense, a different side of his acting, I guess. So it'll probably be good to see. Also, Marlon Wayans, I think he plays the QB mentor in a sense. So he's basically showing the young rookie, the young buck, what it takes to make it to the league. And you seen in the trailer, no days off. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got out of this trailer. And like I said before, I am gonna watch the movie and I'm gonna see what it's really about. So I'll probably make another video after I actually watch the movie and see the movie for real. But that's pretty much it, man. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this new Jordan Peele movie starring Marlon Wayans, and are you guys just as excited to see it as I am? And what do you guys think this movie symbolizes as far as sports entertainment goes? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Peace out. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.